Today, on Guess What I Found Out, we're going to discover some facts about lions, the only big cats that basically said, what if we stopped being introverts and started a furry little mafia? Yeah, Curious George. Lions didn't become social because they loved teamwork. They did it because African real estate is savage, and somebody had to form a murder HOA to keep the good watering holes. Not for hunting, not for friendship, for territory. Every roar you hear across the savannah isn't majestic. It's a loud property dispute. So, if you ever wondered why tigers roll solo while lions run full Avengers squads, well, India has space. The savannah does not. Before we dive in, go ahead and like this video. It tells the algorithm, yes, I want more content that makes nature documentaries sound like reality TV. Okay, but how are lions this good at violence and social networking? Let's slow it down before you start thinking they're just big house cats with Wi-Fi. Lions, Panthera leo, if you want to sound clever at parties, are the only truly social big cats. Tigers, lone assassins, mate. Leopards, gym bros who skip leg day. Jaguars, oh, they're serial killers with anxiety. And snow leopards, think introverts on ice. Lions said, nah, let's make a group chat. And it works, spectacularly, actually. A pride of 3 to 8 lionesses can take down a 13,000-pound elephant. That's basically 8 gymnasts taking down a forklift, just to put it in perspective. Their hunting success rate jumps from, well, 2.3% solo to 30% together. That's not just teamwork, that's evolutionary efficiency with teeth. But here's the twist. Curious George. Hunting wasn't why lions started living in groups. Biologists realized that lions don't always hunt together or raise cubs together. What they always do is fight other lions. That's right, they're social because they're petty about land. Savannah life is like a monopoly board, and lions are the ones flipping the table. More lions means more land, which means more cubs, and, well, that leads to even more lions. That's not hunting strategy. That's generational wealth with claws. If this is starting to sound a bit like your HOA, go ahead and hit subscribe, because lions invented "you can't park here" long before humans did. Lions belong to the Panthera squad. Tiger, lion, jaguar, leopard, snow leopard, also known as the I Can Roar, You Can't Stop Me Club. They've got a flexible hyoid bone and massive vocal folds that let them roar at 114 decibels. That's actually louder than your neighbour's subwoofer at 2 a.m, and you can hear it from 5 miles away. And get this, lions can count how many other lions they hear roaring. If the other group's smaller, they attack. If it's bigger, they wait. That's not instinct, that's social math. Hyenas do it, lions do it, tigers don't, because, well, they don't need to. It's why lions and hyenas beat tigers and leopards in problem-solving tests. Turns out, when you live surrounded by drama, your brain levels up. Now, let's talk about the mane, that big, hairy, I'm too hot for this climate scarf. It's not for fighting, it's for avoiding fights. A dark, full mane screams, I'm strong, I'm healthy. And yes, this is all natural, no conditioner needed. Males use it as an intimidation ad, and it works. Rivals usually back down. But it's expensive. Some males stop eating in the hottest months just to cool down. That's like wearing a North Face jacket in July because it matches your Tinder bio. Lions are built for night ambush. Now, humans, we've got a 4-to-1 ratio of rods to cones in our eyes. Lions, they're rocking a 25-to-1 ratio. Plus, they've got this thing called a tapetum lucidum. It's a mirror layer behind their retinas that gives them that, spooky eye glow and lets them double their light capture. Add in 80% fast-twitch muscle fibers, and you've got a 420-pound sprinter that can hit 50 miles per hour and leap 36 feet in one go. They're not marathoners. They're more like, I saw you, you die now. If you've ever sprinted for the microwave before your food gets cold, hit like, because technically you and lions share the same athletic goals. Lions are smart, and not just fetch a stick smart. A 2015 study compared lions and hyenas, which are social species, with tigers and leopards, the loners. The social ones, well, they absolutely crushed it. Lions, you know, they actually learn from watching each other. It's something called social facilitation. And here's a fascinating bit. Lionesses, who are in charge of planning, hunting, and, well, keeping the cubs in line, actually have larger frontal brain regions than the males. So, what does that mean, really? Well, in plain terms, lionesses run the world. The males, oh, they just roar about it. Now, man-eaters, rare but real. Back in 1898, 2 Tsavo lions killed somewhere between 72 and 135 people. Why, you ask? Well, a 2-year drought, disease wiped out their prey, and oh yes, both lions had broken teeth. They didn't turn evil, they did math. Buffalo equals pain. Humans, squishy. And once it worked, well, it became local tradition. Basically, the first ever lion restaurant chain, McHuman's. So, Curious George, let's loop it back. Lions didn't become social because they're friendly. They did it to dominate territory. We saw it through, first, group defense for real estate, second, roaring as a long-distance flex, third, counting, problem-solving, and teamwork. And finally, the brains, especially in lionesses, that make it all work. Next time you hear a lion roar, remember, that's not nature's beauty. That's property management with fangs. Got any wild lion facts or favorite big cat stories? Drop them in the comments. I read them, I steal the best ones, and I put them in future videos. And if you love science, sarcasm, and animals that act like mob bosses, stick around for the next one. Hyenas, nature's comedians with murder degrees.